What's going on, guys? EK3 Mike here. So I got my depowered rack from Bland Sarcasm, and I just wanted to do a little unboxing and talking about it. So check it out. So first off, you can see how clean this is. I mean, super clean. Keep in mind this is like a 25-year-old part, so he really did this thing justice. Cleaned it up so nice. The finish is perfect. You would almost think that it was like blasted with dry ice or something like that. It's just very clean, very nice. He had sent me some pictures during the process, and some of the paint had come off in other areas, and he actually touches up the paint on that too. So definitely went above and beyond. Now, as you can see, he blocked these ports. This is where the hard lines were, because this was obviously, like I said, a power rack. And sorry about that, I'm using my phone here, but he just uses top quality stuff. You can see the copper washers and stuff. So great quality, great work by Evan. One of the things he noticed when I got the rack was that the inner tie rods were shot. That's something that I didn't notice. I actually wasn't paying attention at the time, and I asked him if he wouldn't mind ordering the parts for me, and he ordered me the inners and outers, and he ended up putting them on for me. So I just gotta put the outers on, obviously, when it's on the car. But yeah, I went ahead and got the poly bushings actually in here as well. Just because why not, you know, if you're going to these lengths to refresh something, why not go with something that's a little bit better than OEM? Keep in mind, so when you take the bolts out, the two bolts that sit right there, they have these sleeves or these collars that are in there, and they're super hard to find. I actually thought I had misplaced them, and I went to look at them to see if I could buy them on eBay, or just did a Google search on them, and they were super hard to find. So just keep in mind, if you take your rack off, to just pop these out and hold on to them, or you know, just don't lose them like I thought I did. Evan had put them in a Ziploc bag for me, and they were in the box and everything, so it's just perfect. I just didn't have my eyes open, and thought that I didn't have them. So I actually pulled these from my Civic rack, which, you know, Evan was the one who was like, hey, listen, I don't know if they're the same, but, you know, you could probably pull the ones. He's like, even though I'm pretty sure I put them in your box, he's like, you could probably pull them off your Civic. So that's what I did. I went to the Civic, I pulled these off, exactly the same dimensions. So, you know, that works. But I ended up finding them in the box, and I just threw the ones that came with the rack, the DC2 ones in. Even though, like I said, they're the same, I just put the DC2 ones in with the poly bushings. And as you can see, these are what the old rubber bushings look like. Pretty cruddy. I mean, these are 25 years old, so I guess you could say they held up pretty well, you know, besides looking a little grimy. But I just went with the poly anyway, and yeah, that's about it. So great service, fast turnaround time, fast shipping. I think shipping was like $20 or something like that. Super cheap. And you know, a lot of people go with the loops. I myself had a loop on my Integra, a looped rack for years, and you know, you get your leaks, and it's actually the performance of the rack is compromised. It's not the same. Even if you get one of those kits that has like a breather on or something, you're eventually going to get a leak. It's not the proper way to depower the rack. But I think honestly, for the money, this is well worth it. Evan's a professional. He'll take good care of you. I'll send him your way. I'll put his Instagram handle up there. And any questions you have, I'll try to answer them. If not, I'll just refer you to Evan because, like I said, he's the expert on this. It's not as simple as just unbolting the lines and plugging them. There's a little more work that goes into this, and it shows. So I'll have you message Evan if you want to get your rack depowered, and that's about it. So thank you, Evan. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for everything as always, and give him a shout, guys. Peace.